Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be comparing some blushes from my favorite brands, which is MAC and NARS. Oh my goodness, this is the brands where their blushes are very popular. So today we are going to see side by side which one actually looks good or which one actually is better. Is it MAC or NARS? So I have a couple of shades from each brand. So from MAC, I have the shade Peaches. And the ones that close to that is the shade GINA from NARS. So these two together. And of course, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be in trouble. I have the shade Warm Soul from MAC and the shade Tempted from NARS. So we are gonna see which one actually looks the best. So first, I'm going to apply the shade Warm Soul because this is the kind of like nude kind of natural color. So I'm gonna be using for the MAC, I will use their brush. This is the number 110 and this is the Warm Soul, my all-time favorite nude blush from MAC. So I'm gonna see which one looks the best. Okay, grabbing this and going to apply it now. So my face is clean, it's just a bronzer. I'm gonna apply the Warm Soul right here. Okay, so I will have to build up with this blush because it is a nude color. We are going to see colors, but you have to build up. Okay, so now after the third build up, I can see the shade, and you probably can see it too. You can probably see it too. That's what I mean. And I just grabbed just one more to kind of give this a little bit of intensity, and that's how it looks like. That is why it is one of my favorite color. As you see, it's just so stunning. I love it. Like I love, although I might have to darken up my eye or something, but I'm going for like a nice fresh kind of look today, very lightweight. And there you go. That is the Warm Soul. Now I am going to compare that with the shade Tempted, and this is how it looks like. And I'm going to put these two side by side together just before I forgot. So they are very, very similar. I'm going to give you a swatch right after I apply the NARS. And for the brush, I'm going to be using the NARS EIGSHOW brush and picking this up, slightly top, and apply it here. Okay, so first application, second build up, and I'm gonna go for the third one and blend. Okay, so right there the third build up, and then just like the MAC, I did fourth just to give that intensity. Okay, so that is the NARS Tempted, MAC Warm Soul. Now I'm gonna give you a swatch. So it's right there. It's probably not very obvious, but this one is the MAC Warm Soul, and this one is the NARS Tempted. I'm gonna swatch it here. Right, so there you go. You can see a lot better on my wrist. Okay, so the NARS just slightly have a little bit of pink tone, and the Warm Soul slightly a little bit more towards warm. NARS formula is a lot more creamier than the Warm Soul is a bit more on the powdery side, but you can see that the Warm Soul just shows a little bit more pigment. So that's interesting, but when it comes to the skin, you can see the difference also. NARS has a little bit more of a, how do I say this, like a soft kind of shimmery look. Warm Soul is very fine shimmer than the NARS, and it has a little bit more golden finish to it. So take a look at one more time before I remove the blush. Okay, That is the NARS Warm Soul. So I'm going to clean my face and I'll be right back with the shade Gina and Peaches. Alright, I am back and the face is clean. Now let's find out which one looks the best from these two. So I'm gonna apply the Peaches on this side, same side. So let's keep it, you know, uniform. And I'm gonna use the clean side of MAC brush. Which one is a clean? I'm already confused. Oh my goodness, so this side. Okay, grabbing the product. It's right here. Peaches again. Ooh. This blush, just gorgeous. It looks so good. Okay, that is the second kind of build up that I did there. You can already see the color. It is a matte finish. And I'm just gonna grab the third one and slightly blend this product. So pretty. It is so pretty. I love this color. Already? Peaches. Now let's move on to the NARS one. Oh my goodness, this is the GINA right here. Let's put this side by side together. They're both sort of like this light peach kind of color, so I figured that these are the blushes that close enough. But GINA is hard to beat, but we are going to see. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you, right? This is just a comparison where we're gonna see which one looks good. Okay, so third build up. Okay, so that is the GINA right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of blend it. Very interesting. I'm just gonna blend it one more time. Okay, you guys, that is the two blushes, GINA and Peaches. NARS versus MAC. Now it's time to kind of figure out which one looks the best. So from the first shade that... Oh wait, did I give you swatch? No, I didn't. My god, Joji, swatch please. It's very important, you know. Okay. So that is the MAC right here. And this is GINA. Swatch it side by side. Okay, so MAC, NARS, so GINA, Peaches. So it's interesting because I've noticed that the MAC has definitely a lot more warmer kind of towards tangerine orange, and the NARS has a little bit of pink in it, so it's more like peachy rose in my opinion. Okay, but you can see on the cheek right now and they're different, but when you look at it on the pan, they're kind of comparable. So now this is the time where I say which one looks the best or which one I like the most, and at the end of the day you still have to choose which one you like the best, right? Like it's really not up to me, and to see them side by side, it's going to help you. So with the first comparison that we did here is the Warm Soul and the Tempted. I do think that the Warm Soul is definitely look better with my skin tone. It just has a lot more pigment, a little bit more darker, and I love the golden kind of tone that peeks through. I love the soft shimmer that comes to it. The Tempted, I think that what throws me up is just the shimmer. Like I think there's just a lot more shine or like shimmer that comes with it, and it's just slightly pigmented, which is, it's good when it comes to like, you know, really smoky eye dramatic look. This is really good, but I still prefer the Warm Soul. If you guys saw that, maybe you can agree with me, but that just looks slightly better to me. So for the first comparison, is the Warm Soul is the winner. Oh my god. This is just my opinion. I mean, if you like the Tempted better, I mean, girl, go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that we are comparing. So now let's move forward to Peaches and GINA. Okay, so you know guys that I love NARS blushes and I love MAC blushes, and this is really hard for me because this is where I kind of see more color. The finish is very the same. It's like matte finish, and the first ones are a little bit of sheer into it, like a glow. So looking at it here right now, so the peaches definitely has more like orangey, warmer, a lot more tangerine, and the Gina is more like peachy rose, kind of fresh, soft look. Now this is where you can kind of see, depends on what you want, but in my opinion, I like the Gina better. Like it just looks more fresh to me, more softer, and with the same kind of build up, like 3 build up, and then you see that color. Maybe if you put less with the MAC, maybe you can get that, but it's just slightly different. Like the finishes and the pigment is slightly different, but they're both matte finish. I just like the Gina a lot. Like if you agree with that, just leave a comment. But this is, again, you can take a look at it. So peaches and Gina. Maybe if you have a little bit more like a medium tone, maybe you can choose the MAC, but again, it really depends on you. But for this comparison, I think NARS Gina is, oh my god, it just looks so nice. You can see. You can also probably see that I'm having a hard time deciding. So really is, at the end of the day, you still have to decide what you like and which color you like that would look good on your skin. If you were to, you know, choose which one maybe you get and you can't decide, this is a video for you that you can see and choose, right? Both brands are amazing when it comes to the blushes, but the only thing that you can probably think about every time you purchase blushes, that in my experience, I do wear them both. I do think that NARS blushes just last longer. Longevity for NARS blushes, I just find it lasts longer compared to MAC. And I mean, it's not a big difference, but that's just what I noticed. So that's it, you guys. I hope that I did a good job comparing these two brands. But if you ask me which one is better, I cannot answer that because both brands are amazing. They have amazing blushes, formulation, like all of that. It's just amazing. So this is just for you to see the color. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Let me know if you have any more requests and I will try to get them for you guys. And thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.